Hi guys, it's Blackie for Shaman's Forge Bushcraft. I recently picked up something from Sportsman's Guide and I wanted to share it with you. Now what this is a Scott's eye auger. And what that means is there's an eye up here that you can stick a stick in, and then there's a 1-inch auger bit on it. As you can see, it has pretty aggressive screw threads. Then you have the two cutter heads, and then of course the swirl for carrying it out. Now what this was probably originally used for in the military was probably for bridge building or something like that, in some sort of engineering. The listing said it was Italian, so it's probably World War II, and that's a quick way to build a bridge. You could just fell trees and basically square them up real quick, or square up one side and then peg them together with 1-inch pegs for a down and dirty bridge to get across a little creek or something. But this was on sale for only 20 bucks. And for Bushcraft, being able to make things in the woods, this is about the perfect size for what I'm going to do, because I'm planning on making some tables, chairs, beds, other stuff in an upcoming series of videos for a wilderness camp or a hunting camp. So therefore, this will be very, very useful for being able to take split logs and turn them into tables, chairs, etc. You will take this, auger your way through, then you're going to take a sapling that big, close to it, shave it down so you can beat it up through there, and then have a split in the end where you slap a wedge into it. Thus it can't come out of the hole. It will last a couple of years, usually, and then it becomes firewood. But it's a resource you can quickly recreate in the field. But I want to share this with you. There isn't any real marking on it or anything who manufactured it. It's just listed as Italian. Now it came just like you see this, and this is welded. If you'll look real close, I don't know if you can see that, but right here there's a weld. And what this is a piece that's flat that's folded over and then forge welded back to the main shaft. Also, let's look at the cutter head for just a second. Okay, here of course is your screw that's going to be actually your pilot starting, and then it's one that's pulling it through the wood. You have a raker tooth on either side right here, and then the actual cutting bevel right here. Now this one was not very sharp. I don't believe it's wore out. I believe it was just used very little or wasn't very sharp to begin with, so I need to sharpen it. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to take a file. I'm going to come from the underside right here and just make sure there's no burr, and then on this top edge I'm going to pull a flat file onto both of these to bring more of an edge to it. And then on these raker teeth, you want to go this way with them, keeping that tooth right there, because what that does is that cleans up this as it cuts in, pulls up the center of the wood. This then slices, and then these raker teeth on the end make a clean cut on that side of the hole so it doesn't split off and bind it up. So you need all of those pieces. For 20 bucks, you can't pass it up. Now it came rusty. This one I haven't cleaned up or touched at all. And so I'm going to be sharpening it up. I will paint this top half to protect it. This lower half, I'm going to probably soak it in vinegar to get rid of the surface rust. And then I'll coat it with something, like beeswax or something like that, a little coating of that to keep it from rusting. And then I'll probably make me up some sort of handy little carrier that I can slide it down into for carrying to the field. Probably out of cardboard or PVC. Maybe a piece of PVC pipe that I could just slide it into to strap to the side of my pack. Of course, I'm not going to be carrying this every day. This will be used when I'm going to do Bushcraft. I'm going to a station camp or a hunting camp, and I'm going to be creating. This is just one of those tools you take with you that makes your life so much easier. I hope this helps, guys. I'm Blackie for Shaman's Forge Bushcraft, wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.